Welcome to Bisaria Studio. This is Muhammad Diab. In this tutorial we are going for a quick preview into 3ds Max 2011's interface, just to break the ice between 3D World and those who have no experience in using 3D software for the first time. Just don't worry if you find yourself a little lost at the beginning among all of those tabs mess here, as I felt the same thing when I started using 3ds Max for the first time. Don't be upset, it's only a matter of time. Sooner or later you're getting better. But you are the one who shall decide if it's going to take days or take years maybe. It mainly depends on you. So hold your breath and let's get started. Well, having a closer look to the interface, we have to differentiate between the working area and the working tools. The working area, which are those four viewports here, the perspective one, the front, the top, and the left. The working tools here, you can divide them into three parts. The upper part menus, the command panel here to the right, and this one to the lowest part of the interface for some navigation options and setting frames for animation and so on. Well, back to the upper part menus here, you have this main file menu, which gives you access to the most recent files. Actually, those are mine. Creating a new file into 3ds Max, opening an already existing file on your drive, saving options, importing and exporting. You can also reset Max to its default. Well, right next to the main file menu here, you have the quick access toolbar. The quick access toolbar actually offers you some kind of shortcuts here, starting a new scene, opening, saving file. I guess no need for further explanation, it's quick access. So jumping here to this box, this is for some searching options and subscription. Then you have the menu bar here, which contains the edit menu. The edit menu is for some transforming options, moving, scaling, and rotating. And you have the tools menu here for renaming objects, aligning, array, mirror, and a lot of other tools here. Then you have the group menu. Well, grouping options allowing you to group some objects into one group. Then you have the views menu, giving you access to some customization for your viewport and view cubes. Well, those are the view cubes here. Then you have the create menu here, allowing you to create some different objects, some primitives and lights, cameras as well. Then the modifiers menu. To set some modifiers to your shapes, it means some special effects like the cloth effect, the hair and fur, and a lot of other modifiers here. We will expand a tutorial for the modifiers later. And you have the animation menu, the rendering, the customizing menu, the help menu. Well, I recommend you to explore with yourself all of those menus here because I'm not going to cover them all. Then you have the main toolbar you're going to deal with in 3ds Max. You have some linking and binding options. So those are the ordinary transforming tools, some shortcuts. You have snapping tools, render set. But did you notice this small slash thing on this some of those buttons here? That means when you click on this button and hold, you have another options here. Well, then you have the modeling ribbon here, working on that on some advanced levels. The graphite modeling tools, freeform, selection, object paint. Then you have this command panel. Actually, it contains some sub panels here: create panel, the modify panel, hierarchy, motion, display panel, and utilities panel. This gives you access into some shapes, some standard shapes, some primitives, geometry. You can create geometry. You can create some 2D shapes, lights, cameras, helpers, and a lot of other things. Well, I recommend you also to practice some shapes here. Then this is the lowest part of the working tools here. This part is for navigation. This is to collapse your working area into one viewport. You have this here. You have the pan tool. This for zooming in and out. See this? Well, this part here is for animation settings and some, some setting frames for animation and controlling them. Then you have those small windows here associated with Max grids we're going to talk about later. I guess this is all for now. I hope you find this tutorial helpful, just to break the ice, as I said before. So in the next tutorial we're going in depth for customizing your viewports and customizing your working area. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next tutorial.